how could you possibly now decide that you will legitimize this symbol of hatred, of slavery, of a bygone era, of a time when people were not even proclaimed to be human beings?
It's astonishing that the Republicans are so out of touch. We cannot allow this shameful decision to hold. Take down the flag.
Joining me now, Congressman Al Green, Democrat from Texas. Congressman, quite a scene in the Capitol today. What the heck is going on down there?
Well, it has been quite a day at the Capitol. As you know, in South Carolina, we had some wonderful things to occur today. The South Carolina House of Representatives has moved forward, and the state itself is now going to take down the Confederate flag. Well, in the Capitol, it appears that we have a similar circumstance, but it's not moving in the same direction. There is a desire, it seems, to have flags flown at national cemeteries, and we had a piece of legislation that was amended by two of our representatives, Representative Hoffman and Representative Jeffries. And after they amended this legislation to prohibit the use of these flags at national cemeteries, and by the way, I think that it's appropriate that we not do this, then there was an amendment to allow the flags to be flown at national cemeteries. And of course, I would oppose this, and I'll be more than honored to explain why. I think that Jefferson Davis, Robert E. Lee, was correct. He wanted to heal the sores of the Civil War. And he was so adamant about this that flags were not flown at his burial. He did not wear his Confederate uniform. And his daughter said that it would have been treasonous to do so. He wanted to heal the sores. They're healing the sores in South Carolina, and I thought we should continue the healing. And to do that, I think we should not allow the flag to be flown. I think it's a symbol of a bygone era. It's a symbol of slavery. It's a symbol of bigotry and hatred. And it's time for this country to move on and continue to heal.
So there was this dispute over whether they would be allowed to fly at national cemeteries on federal lands. There's a voice vote that would ban the practice included in this appropriations bill. Republicans slipped an amendment in to say, actually, let's undo that and let them be flown. When that was called attention to, Boehner pulls the whole bill. And then my understanding is the Democrats, you guys have now pressed the advantage and say, no. OK, you're going to pull that bill. We want you to vote on taking down flags here in the U.S. Capitol that are state flags, like Mississippi, for example, that bear the Confederate symbol. What's going to happen with that?
Well, our hope is that the privilege resolution will get a hearing. Representative Thompson of Mississippi filed such a privileged resolution, and then it was followed by the Honorable Nancy Pelosi, who has a similar privileged resolution. My hope is that we'll get a hearing and that it will be resolved that this should not continue. We have come a long way in this country, and a lot of the peace and harmony that we have is based upon a willingness of people to forgive. We saw it in South Carolina when people said, I forgive you. You took the life of someone that I love, but I forgive you. We have forgiven people for the indignation and humiliation of segregation. We have forgiven for the inhumanity associated with slavery. And our willingness to forgive should be the means and motive by which we continue to move forward to heal the country. The Confederate flag is not a symbol of love. It's not a symbol of liberty and justice for all. I intentionally wore this tie today because this tie has, as its representative, as you can see, the American flag. It represents the American flag. This is the flag that we unite behind. It's the flag that we all stand for, liberty and justice for all when we salute it. So we need to move forward, and I think we have a seminal moment in time, a unique opportunity to take a quantum leap forward, to do as Dr. King said, and bend the arc of the moral universe toward justice.
Congressman Al Green, thank you very much.
Thank you.